4, 3, 2, 1. We live. I know. You guys are like, where is the tunes? Okay? We always have the tunes to get us started, especially on a Friday. But that didn't happen. Okay? We ain't got no tunes. And yes, I will continue to complain about it until I figure out an answer for the tunes. I don't know what to do about that. So I am imploring everyone who makes music out there, who wants to get me my intro music on, to message me, because we're gonna make some tunes happen in here. Okay. Hey Jamila. Hello everybody who's joining. Yes. Okay, so I am going to say within the next few weeks, I am going to figure out how to get some tunes, my intro music, to make this happen. Thank you. I was like, I am on my way to get a haircut, so it is not how I would like it today. However, thank you for that. I appreciate it. Welcome Latoya. Welcome everybody. So, what time is it? I can't even see the clock because I'm like, I got so many things going on that I don't know which is who and what is what. Yeah, how about I do that? Okay, it's officially 11 o'clock. We are gonna get started. Okay, guys. So I had posted yesterday that I was going to my seminar last night. So for those of you who don't know, I've done like 4 or 5 plus years in personal development through a program, an organization called Landmark Education. And if any of you guys don't know what that is, please look it up. It may be called Landmark Worldwide now. They're in 118 countries, and it's all about giving you the tools you need to have the most powerful life, to move forward in your life with velocity. And you guys know that is how I roll, so it must be working, right? Oh, we have somebody tuning in from Jamaica for the first time. Yes, welcome girl, welcome. Hey Wendy, welcome Patricia. And if any of you guys are not or have not done any courses, anything like that in the personal development space, I implore you to go and make that happen, because it could be the difference between having something happen to you, getting knocked down, and getting up or not getting back up again. Like literally, I attribute everything I have in my life to the personal development work that I've done over the last few years. If I did not have that, if I didn't have the tools, and listen, we all need tools to move forward, right? If we are building anything, we are either growing or we're moving backwards. We aren't actually standing still. If you're standing still, you are actually moving backwards. So you take that in and do what you want with that information, but that is what I truly believe. So if you are continuing to build something, you are going to run into new things. You're going to run into new obstacles, new people. Hey, Anjali, we were just talking about Landmark. So Anjali, who's on here, she leads the seminar that I was talking about. She is a seminar leader for Landmark. She is awesome. She also takes care of me. So she's got to be, right? Because there's just a lot to handle. This is a lot to handle over here. So what was I saying? Anjali, you got me all distracted because you're so cute. Yes, I attribute everything that I have today to the work that I've done at Landmark, with my family, with my business, with my state of mind. And it's all about training your mind to win. Guys, train your mind to win, period, right? That's the name of the game, right? Your mind is your most powerful tool. So set it up for success. That is what I want to talk about personal development. I mean, I'm not going to harp on it any more than that. If you want more information, you can DM me about that. But out of the seminar that happened yesterday, so many amazing jewels. And I hope everyone, okay, good. Friggin' poor connection, something was happening with this. Okay, hey Nicole. Yes, so many juicy nuggets came out, and a lot of it's confidential, so I can't even share all of it. However, one thing that I did take away at the end, which was so awesome, was the ability to let things go, or really how it was left was like, lighten up in your life, like lighten up with the things that you're putting so much significance on. And she said, lighten up. And I was like, and not to me, but to the room. And I was like, oh my God, she's speaking to me. Like, if you guys think about it, the things that, everything that you're doing right now, everything that's happening with you, right? If you were to bring a lightness to it and really be like, lighten up, like you're alive, you have life, you have breath in your body, and everything else would just become that much simpler, right? And this is not to take away from anybody, to take away from disease, health, children, you know, finances. I'm not taking away from like the big things that you're dealing with. We're all dealing with something. But if we were to bring a lightness to it, what would your life look like? So I want you to like ask yourself that question as you go into the weekend. If I was to bring a lightness to life, a lightness to my life, then really, what would that make available? What would that make available? Trinidad's in the house. Nice. I didn't know. Are you tuning in from Trinidad? I did not know that. That is awesome. I've been to Trinidad. I love Trinidad. Jamaica all the way, but Trinidad is nice, is nice, is nice. So yes, bringing a light, what would it look like to bring a lightness to your life this weekend, right? And that means in your relationships, you know, that's a challenging one, right? There's like so many things going on with family, and we don't get to choose the family we're born into. Shit goes down and we're like, I wish I could choose my mom. I wish I could choose my dad. I wish I could choose my siblings. I wish I could choose my grandma. I wish I choose. I wish I could choose. And the reality is you can't choose the family you were born into. However, you get to choose how you show up every single time. No matter what has happened in your life, no matter what has happened in that relationship with that person, every single time you have the opportunity to show up differently in that relationship. You get to choose it. And this is not about trying to change, fix, or do something with that other person, or be like, or get on your high horse about, I'll be the bigger person, I'll be the bigger person. No, it's not about that. It's really just about choosing for yourself to have a lightness in that relationship. Wendy is saying, amen to that. Yes, okay? You get to choose how that goes down. And that was really big for me. That was shared yesterday. And it had me thinking about, like, what do you need to let go of in your business to have, in your business or your life, right? Because they're one and the same. Your business and your life are one and the same. But what do you need to let go of in order to be happy where you're at? Because where you're at is where you're at. You cannot change. Where you're at is where you're at. Where you're at is where you're at. You can work on it. You can do different things. Fine. But today, in this moment in time, this is where you're at. So, what are you going to do about it? What do you need to let go of to be happy with where you're at right now, right? Patricia is saying, told my relatives yesterday, let things go. Yeah, and like, it's okay. Like, let's tell our whole, I'm telling you guys to let things go, but it starts with me, right? However people are showing up, I have no control over that. I only have control over how I show up. What do I let go of? Because I guarantee when you start showing up differently, your family will start showing up differently. Or they'll disappear, or they'll like stop hanging out with you, or you'll stop hanging out with them. But you guys got to, like, all of us, myself included, like, it starts with you over here. What do you need to let go of? Like, let go of the fact they can't let go of nothing. How about that? Like, just allow them. Allow your people, your relationships to be who they are. They are who they are. So just allow it. Okay? What would that make available if you just let them be who they are? Like, you'd be less stressed. I'd be less stressed. If I stopped trying to change my mom, I would be less stressed. I love my mom. I love my mom to the moon and back. To the moon and back. However, I've been like in this space of, oh, why can't she move a bit slower? And why does she interrupt me every time I talk? And like all of these little things. And I'm just like, Monique, none of that matters. She is your mom. I love my mom to death. And she's not going to show up differently. This is mom. This is mommy. Okay? Mommy Dukes. She can show up however she wants. This is mom. And I get to choose if I let that dictate the conversation, if I let that dictate my behavior with her, right? And then think about what I lose out on when I'm acting like, oh, mom, oh, you're stressing me out. Oh, you're making me tired. Oh, you're moving too quick, right? And those are things people say about me. Like my husband says that about me. So it's funny. Like I am probably exactly like my mother. I know no woman wants to say that about them and their moms, but that's like facts. We're usually like our mom, right? My brothers say I am just like mom. So what am I? And they don't cut me off, right? Thank God. So I just was really present yesterday to like, how do I get to show up now with my relationships, with my mom, and just let them be how they are. And I get to decide if it's going to stress me out or I'm going to allow this to stress me out. It's like, it's really nothing. If I was to lighten up, like I said at the beginning of this, then what would that look like, right? So that is like such a big piece that I'm going to take away with me this weekend. And I really, really encourage all of you guys to do the same. So one is lighten up. Okay. I hope that, I don't know if the feed is freezing on anybody. I hope not. Is this freezing on anybody else? Let me know. The other thing is to let things go, but over here with you. Not encouraging other people to let things go, but over here with you to let things go. So I don't know if everybody is like getting like a freeze situation with the iPhone. I hope, or I should say with the network, because I can't do nothing about, I'm like, I don't know what's going on. Like Rogers really needs to get themselves together. I have like the biggest amount of gig on my phone with the fastest phone I can find, and it still wants to freeze up on you guys. So I apologize if it's freezing for you guys. Hopefully the replay isn't freezing. Wendy's saying it's okay on her end. Okay, good. So I'm just going to continue. So in your business, if we're to look at your business and be like, what do you need to let go of? One, you need to let go of the way you think it should be, right? And last night we talked a lot about should, but how much are you shoulding all over your life and yourself? Like what's happening in your business where you're like, it should be like this, it shouldn't be like this, it should be like this. Like what are your shoulds? You want to make a list for yourself of all the shoulds that are happening in your life and in your business, and maybe you want to separate them. Like it should be, I should be making more money. I should have more clients. I should be further along. I should have a business partner. I shouldn't have a business partner. I should have more money in the bank. I should be more knowledgeable. I should be posting more. Like that's a huge one, right? I should be doing more video. I should be emailing my list. I should. Like, girl, give yourself a break. Okay? So you want to make a list, or don't make that list of all the things you should do, but just get that you keep, if you're not doing it, you're not doing it, and stop guilting yourself when you're not doing it. That's what I want you to take away from that. It's like, if you're not doing it, you're not doing it. Just allow it that you're not doing it. And either put a plan in place to go do the things that you want to be doing, not that you should be doing, but that you want to do to push your business forward, or stop complaining about it and stop guilting yourself. You need to let that go, okay? You need to let go of what it should look like in your business. So you need to let go of who you think your client should be, right? So that's a big one, because people are like, I want this type of market with this type of client, and this is who my client should be, this brand or this type of person. And if you're newer in your business, and maybe even if you're not, if there's other people who are gravitating towards you, or you haven't opened up your horizons to see who else could be interested in what it is you're offering, you could be missing out like huge, right? If you're not getting the types of clients you want, or you're not getting any clients, start looking at who you may be talking to them in a language that's not for them, right? Like you need to be delivering value in a way that client understands the value is for them, like you're speaking to them, or they don't want what you're offering. It's one of those two things, right? They don't want it, or you're not relaying the value. They have not seen the value in giving their money over for you. And it's not about ain't nobody got no money. Everybody's got money for what they think is valuable. Everybody does. Doesn't matter what it is. If you've relayed the value and you've tapped into their emotions, then then they'll buy it. So you want to maybe give up what you think your client looks like because you may be missing out on an entire customer segment you're not even thinking about. So maybe if you're having challenges with getting clients, start looking at who your client could be versus who you are saying they are, right? That is a big one. Start brainstorming on that bad boy because it'll change your marketing, it'll change your copy on your website, it'll change the conversation that you're having, and really start opening up other possibilities. And as an entrepreneur, you really have the advantage of being able to pivot and change really, really fast, right? Like bigger companies don't have that ability. They've got the money, but they don't have the ability to change their entire strategy in a heartbeat overnight. There's too many pieces. But as entrepreneurs, we can do that. So if this isn't working, change it over here. If this isn't working, change it over here. Okay? You just keep bobbing and weaving, bobbing and weaving. That is the name of the game. And if you're not willing to do that, you actually may be in the wrong business. Facts. That's what I gotta say about that. So letting go of maybe who you think your client is, right? Letting go of all the shoulds around your business. What your should be actions that you should be taking. Okay? You want to just like maybe let some of that go and look at why you're not doing what you think you should be doing. And if you don't want to be doing it, the likelihood is you probably ain't gonna be doing it. Wendy is saying this is so powerful. Thank you, Wendy. Yes, guys, I'm like the same. Okay, here's the thing. Okay, let's just get real. There are things in our business that we're not going to want to do that need to be done in order to run business. Business is business, right? There's a formula to business, right? There's like, you gotta, if you're not making money, you're not in business, stuff like that. So you gotta make money. So there's those basics. But when we want to get down to the nitty gritty of things, so I'll just use social media as an example. There are a lot of different platforms. Right? And you, as an entrepreneur, as the things that you're doing, as starting up, as trying to figure out what your business is, you're not going to be giving 100% on every one of the platforms. There's not enough hours in the day. You may not want to do it. But the reality is, if you don't want to be on X platform, the likelihood of you giving valuable content to convert into a sale is very low. It's very slim that that's actually going to be a reality. So what is it that you're doing, or what is it you want to be doing, and where can you put all of your efforts behind it? And I mean, like, where are you naturally talented where you can now go execute on that social platform? So if you're good in front of video and you love some video, then you should be doing video. Do video content. Find an app to transcribe it so you get some actual written content, and then you can go paste it in different places. If you're a writer and you don't want to be in front of the camera, then get to writing. Boop-a-doop, 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 right? And it's like, yes, be on Instagram. Like, I'm an advocate for being on as many platforms as you can because you just never know who you're going to run into. If you're in the beginning stages, it's a good way to test and figure out who's listening, who's watching, and what to offer. However, if you hate it and you don't want to do it, you're not going to do it. You're going to resent doing it. It's just going to become overwhelmed. You're going to burn out and you're going to quit. That's how it's going to go. So look at where you're naturally gifted, and then how can you maximize on the thing you're naturally gifted at? And then it's like, do you need to hire someone to help you do this? Go get somebody. Get somebody to help you write your copy. Get someone to help you with your appearance and things that you do on video. It's like, that is a big piece, right? So guys, get interested in where your gifts are, and then how are you going to maximize that to go and reach your customer? And you can always scale. You can always go on to other platforms after the fact. But you want to get really laser focused on the ones that you love. Like, you guys know I love me some Instagram. Right now I'm doing live on Facebook, right? Because Facebook is, part of Instagram. Really it is. It's a different way of thinking when you're on there. Psychology is different when you go on Facebook for the person who's watching. However, And like, listen, I'm not doing it right. Really, what I should be doing is like native content for Facebook, content for Instagram. They're different, the end. And that's not what I'm doing because I know I'm not gonna do both. Not right now. So I'm gonna live stream it both ways. Maybe I'll reach one or two, it won't have as of an impact. It won't have as much of an impact on Facebook as it will on Instagram, but this is how I've chosen to do it to make sure I'm hitting the different targets I want to, yet I'm not spreading myself so thin because I'd rather be doing other things. Not to say one's right or one's wrong, but that's how I'm choosing to do it. So it's about you guys choosing which platform you want to be on and then like going in hard on that platform and talking to your people hard on that platform and things like that. Sheena on Facebook, girl, you back from Italy? We have to talk. So the other thing to that, now actually Sheena, you showed up at the perfect place. If you are not comfortable on video, and it's something you want to be doing, then start now. Don't wait until it's perfect, till you have the perfect outfit, the perfect hair, the perfect thing to say. If you're not comfortable on a platform, the best way to get comfortable is to practice. Practice. The likelihood is in the beginning, no one's watching you. It's just like when you guys put up a website and you're like, oh my God, I need it to be perfect. And then you wait all this time, you wait a year in development, thousands of dollars, press live, and then you wondering why the orders are not coming in. That's literally my life 7 years ago. That's exactly what I did. 7, maybe more. I was like, I spent all of this money, WordPressed it up. WordPress, so I didn't even know how to use WordPress. So I had someone else build it for me because I was like, this is going to be easier. They're going to know what they're doing. First of all, you should be able to touch your website, feel it, and change things around if you need to. If you're in the beginning stages, because things are going to change all the time, you want that ability. That's like my advice there. With your website, have the ability and know how to go in and move, even if it's just dropping a picture in, changing the copy. Like things like little things. There's so many templates out there now. There's no reason why you cannot go and switch up things in your website. You should not need to call somebody to go fix your website. If it's simple, like honestly guys, save yourself the headache. Please. Okay. So yes, nobody is looking at you the moment you launch. Nobody cares. 1, 2, 3 people maybe, but nobody cares. No one is finding you on Google. Unless you direct them there, they're not finding you. And even when you find you, it's like, listen, you are going to adapt and change and curate your message and your offerings and all of that stuff. So like, just do. Choose speed over perfection every day. I swear to you, Gary V, you guys know, I'm like, Gary V's been getting me pumped. I'm going to be preaching Gary V. If you guys don't listen to Gary V, the Gary V audio experience on podcast, like I have him in my ear daily. Choose speed over perfection. He says this, and it like hits me every time. I got to remember, because it's never going to be perfect, guys. It's never going to look, the website, the program, the whatever it is I'm posting, whatever. It's never going to be what it needs to be, but it needs to be up so we can adapt and change and massage and make it better. You cannot make it better. I would not have the program I have and the tools that I have to give you guys if I wasn't running the program the first time, the second time, and figuring out, what do people really want? Where do they thrive? Where are the pieces? Like the next program that I'm launching, guys, it is all around how to build your brand, your personal brand in your business, and how to build a mission that matters within your business. Like actual copy and words that people are like, yes, you stand out, you're my person. For the simple fact that that is a big hole I'm seeing with everybody who comes into the program. Yes, we talk money. Yes, we talk offerings. We talk marketing. We talk Instagram. Fine. But the message is what is like the juice of the business. It's everything. And it's the hardest part that everyone's struggling with. So I'm actually going to curate the next program around that. So if you guys are interested in that, DM me for sure so you can get on the waiting list. But like that is such a big piece that not everybody has the skill set around. And I happen to have a skill set around branding your message to a point that your audience, it's like undeniable what it is that you do, and the audience is like, yes, you're talking to me, right? That juicy content. But I would not have known that if I had spent years building this program and then putting it out there and not live coaching it. Like, you know how we build programs and then we put it up and then we're like, buy it, and then you can download it and work on it. There's nothing wrong with that, but it doesn't give you like market feedback. Like, I can't get the customer feedback I get doing it that way. This way, oh my gosh, the ladies who are in my program, Jamila, Zeta, Shamonique, all you guys, like, you guys give me life. Like, you guys make it so I can massage the program the next time around, massage the things that I'm doing, and also I get to tap into what I love doing versus what I think I should be doing. And that's like the whole point of what we've been talking about. You're more likely to continue doing what you're doing if you love doing what you're doing, right? So that means you can drop off some of the other pieces that are not as important because you're like, that is not where the value lies for my customer, and I don't like doing it on top of it. So even better. You don't like doing it, and it's not the thing for your customer. So you can just boop, boop. Now you've got time to go work on other things, right? And really hone in on your message. So we're talking all about like letting go of your shoulds, what you think you should do, who you think your client should be, what you think your business should be, and really honing it in on like lightening up. I was like, what was I gonna say? I was like, letting go and lightening up. That's the message for today. So guys, you're gonna go into your weekend, long weekend here in Toronto. I think July 4th in the States. Like, guys, hey Antoinette, what's up, people? What's up? Jamila, is that what you're saying your biggest challenge is? Is it what? Which one? Letting go, or is it lightening up? Which one is it? Guys, have an amazing weekend. Take care of each other. You're gonna probably be with family a lot this weekend, so be okay with that. Like, let them be, like, for the first time. And I did this with my mom once, and it was amazing. For the first time, just sit back and let it play out. Don't say what you would usually say. Don't use no judgment. They may be like, you're an entrepreneur? What the hell is that? Don't say nothing, okay? Just let it play out and be an observer for once in your life. And just like take note of where you want to say something or where you think they should be doing something differently, and start looking at over here. You can't change over there. Let them be how they gonna be. You check in over here. All you need to focus on is you and what you're doing. You are welcome, Patricia, Jamila, everybody. You are more than welcome, everybody. I am so grateful for you. There is no me without you. So thanks for being here. Mommy, when you listen to this later, you know I love you, and without you, there's no me. So this is dedicated to Mommy. And that's it, guys. Go be amazing. Go have an amazing weekend. Okay, bye.